Welcome back, everybody. It's me, Studebaker Hawk, joined once again by my boy Blarg. We are going to get into the Norcal versus Hawaii crew battle here. We're excited to bring you some more daily content. Content.
Doesn't mean anything.
It's
all right. So, Norcal versus Hawaii. I think these are the number 4 and number 13 seeds in the crew battle bracket. So first, go over the rosters they've got. We've already got the 5 people that each team is going to be using in the crew battle. So we have, for Hawaii, we have Dova, Green River, Firefly, Topological Space, and Divinity. That's Falco, Fox, Marth. And for Norcal, we have 5 players you have probably heard of. And
maybe.
That is SFAT, Azel, Umarth, Daryl, and Azusa. So Fox, Marth, Samus Peach.
I know. This is looking pretty stacked on the Norcal side. Some folks may know Firefly, otherwise known as Firefly HI for Hawaii. Did beat Squid at an Evo. I think it was Evo 2017, 2018. But definitely a player not to be slept on, very solid. As for everyone else in the roster, I've not heard of many. I know you said that you'd heard of some. I think I might have heard of Dova.
I think I had heard of like Adrenaline or the other person, but I'm not sure I know much about them.
Yeah, it's pretty hard. Like one, traveling from Hawaii is expensive. I grew up in Alaska, so like I didn't travel for an event until I was already living in Texas because it was like it's money to get there, man. Yeah.
I think I have played the members of the Norcal crew combined like 20 or 25 times, and I have no wins on any of them. I think I beat Umar twice, like years and years ago before he was really good. So like no wins in like the last 5 years. They're just all killers.
They're absolute monsters. All of them top 100 at some point. SFAT, of course, cracking. I think did he crack top 10 in 2016? I think he did. Yeah, he's been a top 10
I would say if he hasn't, then I think like he's been acknowledged as that level like regularly. Like, when I think of top 10 players, I probably think of about 12 people, and SFAT's one of them.
Yeah, no, he's very, very solid. Azel, of course, a bit newer to the top 100. I say newer, but it's probably been about 3 years. Umarth, definitely the newest, I'd say.
The newest, sure.
Umarth and Azusa, I believe, are kind of... It's like Azusa, Umarth, and Kevbot, right? Are like the 3 in like the same range of good player caliber.
I think so. There was a time... Like, they all live in the same region, but it's the 925, which is where I live. But it's really big, and so like Umarth and Kevbot play all the time, and Azusa doesn't go to many tournaments. So
okay.
But yeah, I think Umar and Kevbot have played about 50 times. 5-0.
Jeez.
So really, really acquainted with each other. Kevbot has never been top 100. And
he's really good though. To be
Kevbot is very good. Another player I've never beaten. I think Umar is a top 100 player because his floaty splits are generally better, but in terms of like them playing each other, I think Kevbot is slightly advantaged.
Nice. And most people know Daryl. Daryl, Samus Main from Norcal. Very, very solid player himself.
Absolutely.
Also known for
lucky this past Genesis, I think.
Yeah. Still really good. My one Daryl interaction was Scar asking me to tell him to... He's making fun of Scar's haircut at the time, and he asked me to tell him to fuck off, and I did. But I was
you blew the one. We can't say.
I blew the one. I'm sorry, but it was
Fox Falco. Here we go.
Fox Falco.
So a lot of people have a lot of opinions on Fox Falco because it's probably the most iconic matchup in Melee from a spectator standpoint, and it features probably the 2 most popular characters.
Yeah. No, this is Do we think this is Dova or is this Green River?
This is Green River. So
this is Green River. Okay. The Japanese wasn't doing me any favors. Yeah. Okay.
Green River with the first stock. Sick.
Very solid. Hawaii already showing up here. Don't sleep on me.
Basil was a Falcon made for... Oh my goodness.
That was crazy, SDI. I don't think I've ever seen a Fox SDI up to platform.
That caught me a little off
A
guard.
mid-chest down air.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, yeah, Azul was a Fox main for a while. No, he was a Falcon main for a while,
Yeah.
and then he was a Fox main. And then he was a Sheik main, and now he's Fox main again.
I mean, I respect
think
people
Fox
that can
is
bounce
the
around.
character he's had the most success with, but I'm not sure he has like done very well at a lot of Norcal locals with Falco. He won a Norcal Arcadian at some point, and he was just a solo Falcon main by that time.
Yeah. Definitely a man capable at a high level with many characters.
Right, and here he comes. Good DI from Green River. See if Azul can get the edge guard. One back air, another back air, and that'll do it.
Yeah, consistency.
There's two pretty typical reads. You see that kind of thing a lot. It's like, okay, are they going to go on stage or the ledge? And then the same thing with the side B, or like you wait for the up B, and then you can probably just shine it or whatever.
Probably looking for a shine there.
Right.
Okay. Oh, I love that extension.
Clean it up. That was a really good extension. It didn't quite kill, but it got a lot of damage down and kind of put him in a disadvantage from the edge guard.
He's having a little bit of trouble cleaning everything up.
Okay. Oh, he couldn't convince himself he had it, and now he might get shined.
Oh, yeah, catches the roll, the thunders.
This is a big punish.
Yeah, I know.
Back throw shine is true at this percent, and that's going to clean it up. And
Not let him go.
Azul just doing the Fox thing, where like it's just so hard to catch Fox. This can happen. You never hear about like Fox arthritis because like he doesn't have that. He induces it.
Yeah.
Fox is the character that does that.
Yeah. Fox gets squirrely and it gets rough.
That's really good for Green River. He was able to take that last one.
Oh no. Where did his jump
Azul
go?
with the JV3, but
we've been seeing a lot of those today, Blarg.
Yeah.
A lot of JV3s to kick things off.
I think that's the third one.
All right.
So, so it's hard to say here. I think Marth FD is the most likely pick, although I don't know much about the skill distribution of the Hawaiian team. Oh yeah, we have crew bands, so it's not Marth FD. So it'd be like Marth Fod.
Marth
Stadium, I think, is a common one.
Yeah. Frozen Stadium's so nice. So glad we're running Frozen Stadium.
Yeah.
I'm glad we just made the jump. I'm about it.
As a Fox main, I'm reluctant to go. It's so nice. It's so nice, but like
you don't want to feed into the spacey propaganda too heavily. You know? No, yeah, it's like you said, probably gonna see Divinity coming out, making that happen. Is it Divinity or is it Divinity? I think it's.
Let's check. Yeah, it's Divinity.
Okay, yeah.
It's Divinity, like the English word.
Yeah. We saw. Whatever. Yeah. No, but probably the Marth. Probably going where we can for it. Or we could see Firefly come out. You want to make that strong statement. Yeah. I feel like Green River did pretty solidly that first stock, but then after that it was the Azul show, man. It's all
yeah. Pretty common situation, I would say. You're playing a really good player. I had a thing happen to me at the last Genesis where I played Leffen on stream. I got double 3 stocked. I think I took the first stock of both games or something, or maybe just the first one. But like, after that I just lost.
There wasn't sometimes you just lose. Yeah.
It's just like takes however long for that switch to flip, and like, oh, they do this, and then that's it.
Yeah, and then they know you. They just know you intensely and all the way through.
Which is surprising. I really don't understand that.
I mean, they just pick up on your 1 or 2 habits, and they're like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Thanks
and
for
then
the
they extrapolate. Like, if they do this, I probably do this. If they do this, I probably do this. But no one, I don't think anyone is aware of doing that. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's if you are aware of
once you get there.
It's subconscious, yeah. Because if you're aware of that, it's too slow for melee.
Yeah,
or,
I would agree
maybe
with
you
that.
might in between games like think to yourself, what are they doing if they're doing this? But like, not in the middle of the game, because you got to react as fast as possible.
Yeah, I think you're scouting for patterns you already know by heart is a big part of melee.
Right.
And once you are able to expand your repertoire and you're able to finally like see the whole toolkit that someone has, and the habits they tend to lean on a little bit more, that's when you tend to get them most. But it looks as though we are going to get Divinity. We're going to get that Marth out early.
Not gonna be there for SFAT, but as we have seen, apparently SFAT doesn't mind Marth FD so much.
Yeah.
Bring up a meme that people don't say anymore.
No, yeah, it's been a while since I've thought about that, man.
Yeah.
I love like going back and watching like old things in Melee or like top 10 videos or something, just for kicks and giggles. And definitely that one comes up a lot where Mewtwo King just looks over at him and it's like, are you sure? Are you good? Are you sure?
All right, I'll take the turn.
Wait, are we getting FD or are we just getting the hand warmer on FD?
I would say we're getting a hand warmer. I think Azel was too smart to allow this to happen.
Yeah. I mean, really, it's like any Marth with a good punish game on this stage. Like, you can be a mid-level player. You can be a mid-high level player and take sets off of really, really good players on this stage, man.
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah. It's
like the thing that like used to happen with climbers where they would just beat Mewtwo King and Mango. Like kind of happens with like Marth now where they just beat all the foxes.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's definitely a point I feel like where you graduate from a Spacey Slayer to a real honest to god Marth main.
Yeah. We had a Marth main in Norcal like that. It was called Arius, and he like beat several PR Spaceys, and then he started.
Yeah.
He started beating other players.
And you're like, what's going on here?
Afterwards, like, oh, okay, he's just good, right?
Okay,
like,
he's actually
after a while, it's clear. But at the beginning, it's like, oh, he's just a fast Marth that beats Spaceys. But then it developed from that.
Yeah, I think I played him at like the Genesis 6 pre-tournament or something.
Oh, that's random. Yeah. I played him like 15 times and have won twice, but one of them was the Arcadian, so it's even.
No, it all works out. All right. Okay, yep. Like you said, Azel a little bit too wise to the old tricks. So the 1 stock, the 2 stock.
1 stock, 2 stock, 1 stock, blue stock. Player 1 and player 2 are red and blue. Ha! All right.
Get him out of here. All right.
Marth Stadium. Generally, Marths are more and more starting to see this as their secondary counter pick. I'm not super convinced, but I guess I can see why people say it. I still think the platforms on this stage set up really well for a lot of Fox's stuff, but I don't know. It might just be playing to my own strengths as opposed to like those of the character. It's hard to differentiate those sometimes, I think. But Divinity doesn't get the grab there. That's kind of big.
Yeah, I was actually shocked. No, it's been really solid here. Azel playing around the landings, it's like not
absolutely.
Yeah, just like as soon as Divinity's up on a side platter above, he is ready to be there when Marth lands with him. Love a shine grab. Ooh.
Yeah. Okay. This is not going well. Oh.
Not at all.
That's something I associate with Azel is those really deep bears. Just like it's a read, and it's hard to kill him for that, even if he's wrong.
Okay.
So there are places where you can just find hidden stocks. Okay,
loving this.
Kind of jumps out. Does a Spacey spot dodge and gets this punish off of it. Kind of ranging him out. Marth, I'd say firmly in Marthritis range at this point.
Yeah, this is where it gets really hard. You gotta find a solid hit.
Oh, he's gonna fall.
Oh
he
my
did.
god! At least he got it. He got the trade. But Azel right now on the verge of taking 8 stocks to open this up. Looking really solid. Divinity was kind of piecing it all together there. That first stock. Oh.
You could die.
Oh yeah.
Good. You drift far enough to the right to not get up there. That's death.
Oh yeah.
That's the taunt.
Rude. Their last
didn't
seat,
have to
man.
do that.
Come on, man.
It's dinner time in Hawaii. They're taking time out of their day, play Smash Melee with you, and you got a taunt on them.
Dude, it is like 6 o'clock there.
Yeah, it's like 6:30.
Yeah, come on, man. Chill out, bro. Come on.
It's too early. Okay, that didn't work very well. So,
It happens.
Yeah, that was kind of just like that was a better player game. That wasn't a thing where it's like, oh my god, I can't believe Adel did that well. That was just like
you got better players.
It looked like a pools match.
Oh yeah, a little bit. I'm wondering who they're gonna send in now. We've still got a Falco and 2 Foxes chilling. We've got Firefly.
I think if you want the best chance of just taking one stock, you go Firefly for the Ditto, because the Ditto is very random, but that also is one of the highest chances of like melting down.
It could blow up in your face too.
Yes.
The thing. Yeah, absolutely.
Additionally, the earlier you blow your Foxes, the easier it is for Umarth to get his in and just kind of blow those up a little.
Yeah, I mean, when you have all these spacies, man. I'm wondering who in Norcal's team isn't going to see the light of day today. We know Med's got to sit tight on the AZ.
I would be surprised if Daryl plays.
Yeah. Just chuck him in. Just get him in there.
I think either he comes in now or he doesn't. But then there are also Foxes. They probably don't know the Stamps matchup, so he could be there too.
Yeah.
I think one of Daryl or Azusa won't play.
I could see that. Yeah. Could definitely see that.
I think SFAT is probably just an anchor. I don't.
Yeah. I mean, why make him any more?
It isn't immediately clear to me that there will be a need for an anchor. And we do see Firefly High come out. So yeah, the Fox Ditto, a matchup that we've all seen a zillion times. We all know that you get back throw shine at 0% and you can just jump into it and die. We all know this.
Okay. Yeah, we'll see. I want to see more out of Hawaii. Like I don't want it to seem like we're just ragging on them or anything.
Yeah. I mean, big props for coming out, right, and for fielding a team of good players.
Yeah, man. No,
it's just unfortunate that you hit Norcal, a team of top 100 players.
Yeah, I mean it's what happens. Brandon was talking to us earlier, man, and he's like, "Yeah, we're gonna have to play a California team.
Yeah, just pick one, and the alternative is SoCal, and like,
yeah, it's rough, and everyone loves an underdog story though.
Yeah. So I've played Azel in this matchup before, and I've had a lot of problems like in my history as a player, with just kind of like going in from too far out and getting punished. And Azel sets that up like as his game plan, I'd say.
That dude goes out. He gets deep in it. Yeah.
So, and he wants to like make you feel safe in this matchup because it's so whiff punish heavy. Yeah. He wants to try and set you up in some scenario that isn't safe.
Absolutely.
Firefly's Slippy Tag is just chat off. That is the 0 interaction Slippy Tag.
Yeah, that's actually so Chad, I gotta say. I appreciate that. I'm just here to play the video game.
Don't talk to me. We are here to play Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
Don't say anything.
Don't say a word. Don't lull me 3 times after USD.
Don't lull me 3 times after you chain grab me either.
Yeah. There you go.
I think we're about ready.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Speaking of chain grabs, FD I think is a common ban in this matchup because it's so irregular, but that could be a candidate.
Yeah,
we'll see. Stage we see.
It's all down to Azel's preference, really. What does he want banned? Where does he feel comfortable going? He's got 1 stock to work with here. He's already ran through 2 of Hawaii's best. Firefly definitely the man. Most people know. As far as I know, the top on Hawaii's PRs.
But I keep thinking it's Firefly High because it's got the HI after. But
I do like saying it is Firefly High, but it's definitely Firefly with the Hawaii abbreviation. Yeah. Well, I do have to wonder why they don't do HA sometimes. Because just...
Because they didn't pick it. I don't know.
Yeah, who knows?
Because no one wanted to... Like, there was probably some focus group meeting, and someone went, I don't like getting a postcard that says ha on it. It's laughing at me.
Maybe, man, maybe.
I want my postcard to say hello.
Just hello. That's all I want. All right.
I mean, hi is hello. That's the HI.
There you go. All right. It's a nice lengthy hand warmer. Make sure you're nice and ready. Yeah.
This is a textile exhibition. They're hijacking the viewers.
I know. Well, I think they want to. They're like, okay, 2 minutes of gameplay, or we can like get a few more hand warmers in, we can get some more gameplay in.
All right. It's one of those things where, like, it was that one Summit clip where they, like, spent 2 minutes, like, hand warming and stuff for a stock, and Wizard of Zero death them in 10 seconds.
Yeah. Classic.
Okay, everybody assume your platforms.
Give me that nooch.
Just get started. I don't know, dude. Start at some point. 40? Yes, okay.
All right. Firefly get the first grab.
Oh no, misses the reaction to no tech. That's a hard reaction to hit because it's not the sound you expect.
Yeah.
In that situation, you're gonna hear the sound. You expect to hear the sound of tech and go, okay, which direction is it? But you don't hear that sound. You hear a different sound. It's hard to tell yourself to react to that different sound.
Okay, this could be the
I think
first
this
stock
is
here.
probably a stock. It's hard to make these back.
Oh.
Like that's it.
Okay. Can he stop Azel's reign of terror here? I think that was a missed dash back out of crowd.
Oh, shine.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, that was a little weird method. I feel like a little greedy.
Yeah, definitely. Okay.
Oh no.
That might be
gonna take his 9th stock.
Oh my goodness. How far can one man go? Oh jeez. Oh.
Oh, you don't want to get
the shine.
Oh. That's a $10 bill. That's
Azel, you monster. Azel's just beasting on the entire state of Hawaii right now. Okay. Oh my goodness. It just doesn't stop.
He's going in. Okay.
Oh, we tried to get that real deep one.
No. Oh, this won't kill.
Oh, Firefly. Firefly, you can't afford to be lazy. Okay. Oh.
Oh, okay. No, up to 1
No,
kill.
he's still alive.
Ledge? No, he goes up.
He's not going to snap the ledge. Not at this percent. Go high.
Back air. Okay, not quite.
Maybe. Oh my god, no! Not like this. All it takes is one.
There, I think we'll
You just got to do the one, and there's...
He's going to give it to him. Azel takes 11 stocks.
Jesus Christ.
Woo!
Oof.
Yeah.
Are we allowed to switch?
Like, are we allowed to show that?
It's slaughter.
I don't know. It's a bit rough, isn't it?
And they're trying their hearts out, but it's rough out here for Hawaii. Managing to get the first of Norcal's players off the board.
Yeah, you know, no big. It's just over half your stocks are gone. But aside from that, everything's going well. So, who do we see here? In normal circumstance, you'd go, oh, you pick.
You got Firefly, so you got.
No, So Norcal's kind of pick.
The field is open. The field is,
Yeah, you could probably pick any of the 4 remaining Norcal members and get the stock first. That's Fat, Umar, Daryl, Azusa.
Yeah.
All really great players that are, hard to find your footing against. Yeah. Especially if you've never played them before.
I'm still just kind of in shock, man. I'm processing. I'm
Yeah, all right.
Yeah. I mean, you can literally just go with whoever here at this point.
That's true.
Like you have this huge lead if we're thinking like solely about, from a competitive standpoint in a crew battle. You're like, we've got such a big lead. We're down, we're up 11 stocks.
7.
7 stocks is the difference, right?
Yeah.
Mans just took 11, which is ludicrous. But yeah, up 7 stocks. You can you get some playroom,
So that thing we were talking about did happen, where like it can blow up in your face to pick the Fox Ditto.
Oh, it blew
because it's Touch of Death. Because
it blew up.
And we have Daryl. Maybe they heard me say Daryl will show up, and they just because they all know me.
Yeah, they're like, all right, let's give Blarg some joy here.
Oh, all right, we got the Daryl pick. Daryl is a Samus player.
He's a 6 Samus player.
Yes. When you think of Norcal Samus, I would say generally most people think of YCZ just because he's on like the combo things and stuff.
Yeah, I think of
YCZ
Daryl
very
a doc kid. So
YCZ very wild, and like
crazy,
experimenting. Daryl is more kind of typical Samus, I would say.
Yeah, he's got some old school vibes to him.
I think he's definitely the better player as well, especially now.
Yeah,
I think the most recent Norcal PR was like the first one in a long time that YCZ was not on and Daryl was on it.
Let's go, Daryl.
Yeah. So, Fox Samus.
Yeah.
So I think the ban here is Dreamland, but you could also make an argument for like banning like Fountain, because Dreamland is like Samus lives a long time.
Yeah, the Fox
like
can
since
run
your Fox, since your Fox and your confirms don't really run out, you can use the extra space on Dreamland really well, and it's not like a disadvantage to you. It's not the end of the world if like Samus has a really hard time dying, because you can just kind of take your space, take your bears, and up tilt or shine at some point, right? You got room. You can do those things.
Absolutely. Samus also pretty solid in teams if you know what you're doing, or not in teams, but in crews, just because she can really just tank stocks for a long time. That longevity can be leading to some pretty big dividends. So we'll see where this leads. Firefly High with 1 stock left, and then just 2 more folks, just Dova and Topological Space, rounding out Hawaii's team. Yeah, it's going to be a bit of a battle.
Topological Space. That's sure a phrase. We were talking earlier about.
we were talking about that and how completely unhelpful the initial dictionary.
He was trying to find other way. He was trying to find definitions, and all of them had more phrases where you look at them and go, "That sure is a collection of words."
Yeah, man. Homeomorphism, continuity, and correctness are topological properties. Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm sure those mean some things to some people somewhere.
Yeah,
I am not people.
We did find out that important crumping, or no, that's crumpling. I read it wrong. Well, that's unfortunate. I was hoping.
You were sitting here yucking it up about the Marge Simpson thing, and it's not even the right word.
I'm sorry. It would have been better this way.
Yeah.
If only crumping was a geometric term. If someone actually did say it last round. Oh well. All right, we're figuring out broadcast stuff, folks. Thank you for bearing with us. We're hanging out. Oh wait, so are we getting the first 5?
I want to add the stream here to be this side. I guess because Daryl's on. Daryl is probably what you said, Blark, is literally the opposite. Literally, probably the most aggressive Samus I know.
Okay.
I'll go back to my cave.
There you go. I mean, you got told, man.
Yeah, all right. I mean, apparently I wasn't paying attention because I did keep losing to him.
Maybe it just feels like a typical Samus when you lose to it.
I guess maybe I'm just used to YCZ. Maybe I'm used to YCZ. Maybe I'm used to like something that's too off the wall and I can't like.
Yeah.
Be like, oh yeah, this is aggro.
Daryl's definitely. I've always liked watching him play. He's pretty sick. But
it does seem ridiculous of me to have said, like, to have implied that he camps because I said typical Samus. I didn't really think about what that meant.
I don't know if it's
my bad.
To your credit, Blarg, it is Samus, so I feel you. But amongst the pool of Samuses, it's less wave dash backs, less
as things go.
And Leon also plays crazy too.
Leon's
Daryl, Leon, and Gumi, just all 3 of them make no sense.
One of my favorite sets I've ever seen, there was a Wednesday night fights where YCZ and Gumi were both there. They played twice in winner semis and losers finals in the Samus Ditto. It basically looked like a Spacey matchup.
Yeah, they're crap.
They both just like fly in and do a bunch of buttons you don't understand. And like, it went on for, I think they were both game 5 sets. There was like a few people like me and Nintendo and like a couple other guys like just watching this crazy thing happen.
Yeah, no, he's both those guys are just weird to watch, man. They're both just tech fiends.
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah, we are still working on getting them connected. Should be pretty close. It looks as though we are gonna actually get that Mog Magi first to 5 tonight.
Yeah.
So I think that will be happening on the after show. After
Oh, sick.
Wasabi, Nathan, and Rags can do it. So I'm not sure how we're gonna round it out, but we'll see.
Right, yeah.
That's that. Okay. Yeah. Sick shit. All right. Firefly getting some handwarmers in. Daryl standing still as a stone. Y'all can't see it, but we can. We're good.
Right, yeah.
All right. There we go. All right. So I saw SFAT in chat earlier saying Daryl's going to take it home. What do we think the over/under is? Do we think Daryl's gonna wrap this whole crew battle up? It's just going to be a quick 2-folk crew battle for Norcal, or do we think the Hawaii boys can take it a little further?
Like over/under, what does that mean in this sense? Like number of stocks Daryl's taking, or what?
I'd say we'll just keep it easy. Can they do it or not?
Can they
kill Daryl? Can they take out Daryl? I think they can. I want to believe.
I think.
I want to believe. That's what.
I think so. I think
I'm here for.
Dova is left. Dova can do some damage. Dr. Sam is famously pretty bad.
Yeah, but Daryl's also kind of cracked at the.
I mean, yes, but like you can still take advantage of a bad matchup even if you're playing, even if you're being outplayed.
Yeah. Absolutely. All right. Big test in. Big hand warmers.
Yeah, text heal from chat off. ERW is Daryl's initials, if you're wondering what his Slippy tag
Yeah,
means.
figured. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh man, we're getting some interactive gameplay here from Daryl.
Got dash dance in place, and then Sam turns around sometimes.
Let me see here.
Right, I think we're about ready to go. Firefly gonna have one stock. Why? Okay.
Let's see here.
I think Firefly gonna have one stock. Daryl gonna have 4. I think Fountain may be the stage actually.
Yeah, this could be the pick. We'll see. I imagine, Dreamland gets taken away. You still want that nice big blast zone. FOD is definitely the go-to here. So
right.
We shall see. Work out. All right. Getting those stocks out of the way.
Yeah, we are on Fountain.
Like Daryl getting his charges in.
Or rather demonstrating that he doesn't have a charge anymore.
Yeah. I mean, safety first, right? Alright, neutral start. A little bit of shimmy.
Neutral start for Samus means crouch.
Hell yeah. I mean, you gotta... Okay, gets the grab.
Establishing grab pretty early is like...
Oh! Whoa. Still can make it back.
We should be fine.
Oh, Firefly!
Oh, up smash!
Back hit! Okay. That's good, no jump on Samus.
Right, yeah. You gotta be aware of the bomb. Like, when other characters have no jump, it's like, oh, what are they gonna do? If Samus has no jump, she can really mess with where she is in the air. More than like a lot of other characters are able to do. I think this is the stock, yeah.
Yeah, that should be that.
This should be a simple edge guard. Charges shot out of force of habit.
It's looking grim, boys. It's looking a little grim.
Yeah. Just a little.
It's just a touch. Yeah, Daryl tanking on through. 4 stocks left. Hawaii's got 8 to work with. That's the big thing here.
Got 8 to work with, and they belong to Dova in topological space. I would expect Dova here.
Yeah, I would think. I mean, yeah, I'd rather have a Falco than a Fox at this point. If I'm thinking what I'm thinking. We shall see.
Yeah.
I do think that getting the Falco out there is probably going to be a bit more. You can at least take your time. You can,
most likely.
Work the matchup a little bit. Work your space a little bit more. But if you get caught slipping, man, Daryl will open you up.
Of course. So,
right.
Yeah, I mean, I just expect Falco because like Fox Samus I think it's probably still favored, but I think it's worse than Falco Samus is for the spacey, and it's also another one of those matches where if you don't know, you really don't know. You can't fundamental your way by.
Yeah, I mean there's very much a certain range where Samus struggles to deal with like if you're placing your hitboxes right, if you are staying right outside of her ability to CC down smash, and it's a little difficult for Falco because like space back air I think still can get eaten up by down smash sometimes.
Right. Yeah.
So you've got to really pick your spots. You've really got to pick your launchers. And a good Falco is going to know when's a good time to grab, but an even better Samus is going to know when's a good time to be at a shield. So there's kind of this hazardous game around like Falco getting either caught coming down hard on a Samus without down air to keep him safe, or Samus knowing when to come out of shield properly. So we'll see what it comes down to. Got Daryl probably versus Dova. We've yet to get to confirm, but that's kind of what I'd be thinking.
Yeah, I would think so.
All right. This is the Hawaii still taking a little time to. Oh, they're going with topological actually. Well, mix me up.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
So. Topological Space's phrase is too long for the slippy tags, and they're missing an A.
Yeah, unfortunately couldn't stretch that, much like their namesake. There we go, we worked it in, folks.
Hey! So, like I said, I think Fox Samus is probably still favored.
Yeah, but player-wise, we'll see.
It's Fox, but like... You have to do it differently. You have to know when you can challenge Samus in the air, because if you do like normal approaches, a lot of the time you get crouched, or like drill can be difficult to connect with because of Samus's flinch animation, which is like very unusual.
Mm-hmm.
So you just got to know what to go in with. Like, you're gonna have like usually like running shine or down tilt.
Yeah, down tilt definitely the big push, I think, in the last couple of years.
Down tilt, yeah, in terms of just like as micro spacing gets like closer and closer, like down tilt being Fox's essentially only ranged option, is something that like becomes more and more useful. And this is one of those contexts where we see that.
Yeah, and I mean shooting the gun always good, but it's one of those things where it's a little bit tricky. Daryl is standing at a very particular point on FOD that's causing Samus's left ankle to really spaz out. I've never seen that before, but all right. Look at that. Look at that left ankle go.
What is happening here? It's like
there's a little raised point on.
It's like she's tapping her foot.
Yeah,
it's like
it's a little raised point
for someone to finish a warmer.
Yeah. No. Also, yeah, it's just the grass is a little bit, I think, thicker than standard ground. I don't know, maybe. How about that?
Just little quirks of the game.
Absolutely. Getting some up air aerial interrupts, and we're finally going to launch into it here. 4 stocks each. Topological space. One of the last hopes here for Hawaii. Dova in the wings waiting, and Daryl. We'll see. Another absolute monster coming out of Norcal.
Yeah. Okay. I think FD is the ban in Samus Fox. Like it's probably the best stage. Stadium is really nice for Fox also. Yoshi's is pretty nice. You've got options. Don't go Battlefield, don't go Fountain, don't go Dreamland. There's just better places to go. FD is the play.
It is a good start. All right. already looking pretty solid here.
Yep. Oh, establishing the grab early is intimidating. It's a good way to catch your opponent off guard. A lot of my space in this matchup is just like, okay, I'm gonna block, and like Samus has a hard time doing anything about my shield because she has no real good shield pressure, and her grab is terrible. And so you can use that to just like kind of establish space a lot. But if Samus establishes grab right away, that gets you more hesitant to use it, even if Samus never grabs again.
Yeah, absolutely. Great attempt at the wall ride there, but up tilt's going to definitely clean it up. One thing I'm a little worried about here is Topological Space's use of down air so frequently. Drill is very scary at times. Being able to SDI out of it, it's really, really tricky. It's not tricky for Samus too.
So far, so good.
Yeah, no. Actually keeping pace here with Daryl. Which,
I mean, Drill, you said it's scary, and it is, but like it beats Nair and back air a lot of the time in terms of like what's good to approach with. That F smash is pretty rough. Probably gonna lead to a stock, and it does.
Absolutely. Easy cleanup there for Daryl.
Yeah, it's usually better to approach with Drill and risk like a unfavorable flinch or something than to approach with Nair, get crouched, and get opened up all the way. That's a really common pressure string. Kind of hard to know what to do after that bomb on shield. And so Daryl taking advantage of that.
Okay. Doing well here. Scary jump off.
Oh, nice shine. Counterplay.
That's no jump. Oh, he had his jump.
Shoots it. Up tilt. Goes straight into the pivot F smash.
Yeah, actually raw. So raw. Okay.
Nice. Daryl taking 3 stocks so far. The Topological's 1.
Yeah.
Daryl at death percent. If Topological can get like a kill move, that's really bad. Okay, he kind of does the wrong smash, I feel like, but that is exactly what you don't want to happen.
Oh,
okay, dude. Okay.
Okay. Chill, Daryl. Chill.
Well,
wow.
Alright, crouches the jab. That's probably going to do it.
Yeah,
Daryl takes 3 more.
Jeez. Okay.
And it's going to be Daryl versus Dova for the crew battle.
Finale.
Well, okay, if Dova wins, then it's going to be Blank versus Dova, and so on and so on. But
no, I don't mean to count him out. But like I said, it's looking a little rough, man.
Yeah. I think Falco Samus, I think, is a more clear like ban. Samus is like, you don't want Falco to be able to go to Yoshi's.
Yeah.
I think FD is also pretty bad. I think they're both like really solid counter picks for Falco. Not that he needs it, but
how's Daryl's power shield game? How are we looking on that, you think?
I don't know. I've never played him as Falco.
You know, that's fair. That's fair.
Brandon's played him as Falco.
That's true. I mean, Brandon and Daryl play it pretty frequently, right?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I have no idea.
Certainly not now.
Yes.
Y'all play frequently? Okay.
Yeah. Probably like...
Oh, like just in friendlies, yeah.
In general, if I had to pick like 3 people that I've ever played the most, one of them is Daryl. So.
Okay, yeah. I figured. Yeah. That's a lot of
I will say Dova's style's pretty good for Daryl in particular, but I think it's bad versus Samus.
Oh no.
Yeah. But
at least it's good for Daryl in particular.
For Daryl, yeah. For sure.
Yeah.
It could work.
Right. So yeah, I think like it's like, okay, which of Yoshi's in final am I gonna ban? And then the Falco gets to go to the other place. I like crew bans, though. Well, okay, I'm a Fox main, Marth FD, yada yada yada, but I like crew bans. I think that's a good thing.
Yeah, I like it. I'm here for it.
Not just delete like another player if you want to.
Yeah, and I'm glad that we're experimenting with the rule set. You know, it's it's been good.
Dova's slippy tag is Bossa Nova. That's a reference to Bossa Nova jazz in Brazil or something, right? Or
I don't know if Bossa Nova's from Brazil strictly, but it is a type of jazz. Yeah.
Oh, I've only ever heard Bossa Nova to refer to Garota de Ipanema, which is a Brazilian song. Like that's the only way I know it from.
Oh yeah, it's a style of samba developed in Rio de Janeiro. So there you go.
All right, yeah.
Okay. Well, the more you know. All right. So
standing around on Yoshi's, I think this. I mean, this is probably just the random stage that they got.
Most likely.
But it wouldn't surprise me if this is where the match was played either.
Yeah. I am liking Dova's move. I'm liking Dova's movement, man. Come on, man. Come on.
Most unfortunate.
You know, at least we're getting these out before the set starts, right? Before the game gets going. You know, it's it's important. It's good. All right, getting some taunts out, getting startup. Gonna see where we go from here. All right, can Norcal clean it up, or can Hawaii's last hope hang on? Battlefield. Okay.
Yeah, all right.
Interesting. Not what I expected, but I'm here for it.
Okay, Daryl's gonna up smash. I think they're waiting for 40 again.
I think so. I've added 45. Now they're going
40.
full 40. Hey, get your nerves out.
Go.
There you go.
I missile.
Oh man. Okay.
Funny, the fun like missile usage is like sometimes you can use this like a giant laser, where it's like so demanding that like you do actually have to shield it. Whereas
you have
like,
to respect it.
Yeah. I mean, it also helps that the character you are blocking is Samus, and it is Falco, who is I think arguably the best character on shield in the game.
Yeah,
maybe
definitely.
not because the grab is bad, but like
definitely could be.
Yeah.
And I mean, Daryl's playing
something there that I think is like really indicative of like a good Samus, which is he knew when to roll. Because Samus's roll is terrible, and so if you're just picking up Samus, you're like, oh, don't roll, it's bad. But like,
oh no.
Ooh no.
That sucks. That is very unfortunate. Not the start you wanted.
Dude.
Okay. Yeah, Daryl's been picking his spots really well. He's been going to platform whenever, like...
It's a random 13 by pressing B.
Yeah.
It's a sweet deal.
It happens. Probably could have gone for a down tilt there instead of the F tilt and killed.
Okay, just takes the F smash.
Oh,
Gotta
just
call
a little...
out one.
Yo!
That's the setup. Like, he didn't just come up with it. I'm confident that's something that he's like done to a bunch of people, and that's really cool.
Yeah, that's foul. I like that a lot.
That's foul. I like it. Language is a weird thing, isn't it?
Yeah,
Alright, about even.
Yeah, he's able to keep it honest. Okay. Nice pressure.
Roll. Oh,
yeah, does not
nice.
let him go.
Moving around him a little.
Okay, I like that Dova is actually like picking up well enough to where he's no longer just reverting to lasering on the ground. Daryl's been going to platform a lot, and instead like Dova's willing to take his time and kind of dance on plat a little bit more, like force Daryl to make a bad approach.
Oh, the detail doesn't hit.
Yeah, it's a little shot.
Yeah. Gets away by that down smash. What's his coverage? Doesn't quite cover side B on the right time.
Okay.
Rolls again. Nice. A fourth time.
He's getting away with it. I mean, Dova's got to prove that he can deal with it properly.
It is a roll. Like it isn't like I'm gonna. It doesn't like freeze you for a full second.
Yeah.
You do move and you are invincible for part of it.
Okay. Not even finishing off yet.
Yeah, Samus. Something that is often lost in like trying to think about how Samus works is that she is very heavy. Like she dies early to Fox stuff because of the like the fall speed thing. But
yeah, because she's a heavy floater. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, this could be big. This could be huge,
hard.
actually.
Oh, we almost got it. Instead, we go to last stock.
Yep. Yep.
Samus is a full charge.
Okay.
There's one. Power shield.
Yeah.
Didn't quite get out of shield there though.
This is good.
It's pretty good
if Dova can stay patient, he can advance on to another player.
And caught is it's tricky. Don't get caught here. It goes up.
Alright, Dova.
Oh wow! surprised the down smash didn't hit.
Oh.
Nice nair. Doesn't lead into anything. He kind of gets a bit of disadvantage off stage. Fair, not connecting anything either. No punish on the upbeat.
Okay.
They're just kind of dancing around each other.
Yeah, he's just trying to sink in this one big hit, just to be able to say they got 2 down.
It's just so hard to catch Daryl sometimes.
Oh, the grab actually armoring through.
He gets a knockdown. He doesn't go for the neutral B off it. Oh, it just shoots it.
Okay, okay. Yo.
They're not gonna kill. He falls off. Doesn't get his F smash.
Oh my god, 160.
And that'll kill. All right.
Dude, she may be thicker than a bowl of oatmeal, but he's eaten today. All right. Dova holding on. Holding on. Making it happen.
Holding on to life. All right, who's the cleanup?
Or
we got
legend. No, who knows? Who knows? You know, we gotta keep it. We gotta keep some semblance of a storyline going.
Okay.
All right. Daryl took. What was that?
Azel took 11.
Yeah.
1 left, so 19 stocks are gone. Daryl took 8.
Ow. Whew. Okay.
That's an interesting way of thinking about a crew battle. Of like, you just have to add to 20.
Yeah, that's true.
Add to 20 before they do.
Yeah. Just,
Or,
just get it in there.
4. All right, Umarth. Umar
Let's-
is the cleanup
let's stack
kid,
it
is
up.
the cleanup crew,
Yeah.
or the victim of one of the best runs.
We'll see.
Most likely the cleanup crew.
If Dova can keep it together, man. You know, FD's banned, so he at least gets to keep that nice and neat.
All right. Where are we going? I think probably Fountain Stadium, maybe.
Yeah, I could see it.
You know, the same old counter picks you kind of roll around when you're thinking about what Marth wants to do.
Yeah, nice little 2 out of 3. You know, a little. Yeah, FOD works, I guess. Pokemon works, I guess. All right.
As opposed to when, like, if you have FD as an option, it just erases that debate.
Yeah, it's
completely.
literally just the best choice. We were running bans in best of 5 last Monday. I don't know if they're doing that today, but
Did Fox win?
A Fox did win. Strange, I know.
If you have bans in best of 5, Fox is like 20XX style broken, and so like we need them, but it still kind of sucks in other places.
Yeah. All right. Jeez, man. All comes down to this last stock for Hawaii. Just the last hope coming out of the islands.
All right.
Versus Umarth, who I have to say has one of the
like
best name to tag, like tag adjacent things.
Yeah, I remember before like he was really known in the scene, he like went to a tournament and like Slime was talking about how bad a tag Umarth was, and then was later informed.
A great tag.
He was later informed, having not been aware, that Umarth's first name is Umar.
Yeah.
And he went, "This is a good tag, but that is the only circumstance in which that is a good tag."
Oh no, yeah. If it was just some guy trying to be like, his name's Rick and he's trying to be Umarth. No.
It's like,
but a man named
Umarth,
Umar.
You Marth, me Marth, we Marth. Like, no, dude.
No, Umarth.
Right, yeah.
Very solid. All right.
Those are nice. Like, my Marth is Blarth.
Blarth.
Fun to be able to like overlay syllables.
I don't think I've named my Marth yet. I've got a few.
I had to name secondaries because I like TO'd a weekly for a long time that like people didn't really go to, so I would just enter as like whatever.
Yeah, you just mess around a little bit. Just get Blarth in there.
This is how things like one day I had a map before a local and I dreamed that the #1 player in Egypt was a blue falco called the Hearts, and so that's the name of my falco.
There you go, dude.
Yeah, that's the fun. That's
as it was prophesied in Dream.
Yeah.
All right. Here
Okay.
we go, Dova.
Stadium, immediate power shield.
Yeah. It's your last chance, Chief. Make the best of it.
F smash misses his tech chase.
Okay.
Color.
Oh, popping off nicely
nice
here.
It doesn't get the read.
Yeah.
Okay, side B grab. Bit of cheese.
Oh,
Kind of like a
scary.
weird mix-up of like, hey, can you like recognize what's happening to you?
Oh, he
Kinda
didn't get to
goes
dash
forward.
forward on that.
Right,
He needed
yeah.
to dash forward, not shield grab.
It's a bit
No.
greedy. This might be it.
Yeah, can you be greedy on your last stock?
Sure,
Oh,
why not?
it's clipped. He lets him back? Or is he just lazy? Yo, this pressure.
Yo, the light shield. It didn't break.
Okay,
Alright.
finish it? Not quite. Okay. Just got him in. Oh.
Oh, this is one of those openings where Martha just kind of clips into something and goes, this isn't a full stock, right? Right? Wrong.
There it is. There it is. Great showing from Hawaii, folks.
Yeah.
Really unfortunate circumstances running into your round one. But what can you do? That is just single elim, so Hawaii will be
Singly eliminated.
I believe it's single elim for Cruz, yeah. So we are gonna go ahead and wrap on that. But we do have some more content coming your way.
Sweet. I think Brandon's just doing that, right?
Is that just Brandon?
I think so. The
Okay.
blog one. Yeah.
Okay. So cool. So Blarg and I will be wrapping up, and then we're going to go ahead and just have the Mog versus Magi first. Is it first to 5 or best of 5?
I think it's first to 5.
First. To 5.
They're not messing around.
That's the way a good grudge match should be. I feel like is a first to 5. But yeah, Blarg and I will be signing off. WAP's going to be taking over. But thank you guys for joining us for parts of the West Coast cruise. I've been Studebaker Hawk.
I've been Blarg257. That's my Twitter if you want it. Thanks for watching.
Yeah. All right.